Behind me, I have about 200 cards I graded with CGC and PSA. Let's see if it was worth the €3,500 I spent. In the first part of this series, we went through my Sword and Shield and Scarlet&Violet era PSA slabs. And today we'll be going through my Sun&Moon and XY era PSA cards. There's some really low population gem mints in there, so stick around. Like, subscribe, comment, and let's get right into it. Okay guys, so I'll start with the few Sun and Moon cards that I have. Then we'll get to some Japanese cards from X and Y. Then we'll get to my English X and Y cards, and stick around to the end and you'll see some very low population PSA 10s as well. So starting off, I have a PSA 9 Shining Ho-Oh. These are going for a bit over €10, like €12 on card market as raw, and $20 to $30 on eBay. So not really worth it. It's kind of a modern 9, so usually those aren't. But yeah, let's move forwards. There's quite a lot of cards here, so let's keep the pace up. Then we have the Moltres Zapdos Articuno GX promo as a PSA 10. These are going raw for €15 on card market and about $60 to $65 as a PSA 10 on eBay. Then we have the Shining Umbreon GX from Hidden Fates. These are going for about €110 on card market as raw copies and about $190 as a PSA 10. It's a pretty nice card. Then let's go to some Japanese cards. We got the Mega Tokyo Poncho wearing Pikachu, going raw on card market for about €130, a bit more maybe if it's clean, and as a PSA 10 going for about $300 on eBay. We got that one. Then we have the Tohoku Poncho Pikachu, again going for about €100 on card market and about $220 on eBay. Moving on, we got some Legendary Shine Collection cards. This one, the Zekrom as a PSA 10. They're going for about €40 to €50 raw on card market, and as a PSA 10 going for about $100, maybe a little bit more. We have some more Legendary Shine Collection. Palkia as a PSA 10. This one going for about €30 to €35 on card market and about $110 on eBay as a PSA 10. Then we got the Latias, and yeah, this one going for about €60 to €70 on card market and about $150 as a PSA 10 on eBay. And then the Latios going for about €50 on card market and $175, I guess, on eBay. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that price. It seems a bit high. The second one here is for both the Latios and Latias, and that was auctioned off for $255. I checked those cards and they weren't sequential, but I don't know how much that makes a difference. It's quite nice to have these 4 cards, or at least the Latios and the Latias, as sequential PSA 10s, and have the 4 Legendary Shine Collection cards all sequentially as PSA 10s. That makes me happy. Okay, then we have the Archini Hoopa as a PSA 10. This one going for about 20 euros on Card Market Raw and about 170 as a PSA 10. So quite a big premium for the 10. Then we have like a random Giratina EX from Bandit Ring as a PSA 10. These are going for about 10 euros on Card Market and about $50, $45, $50 as PSA 10s. And then a random Girachi Holo from Emerald Break, about 5 euros on Card Market, and about, well, you can see here like these not so, this isn't in such high demand. This is just a random like holo. So when you auction it off, like you're probably not gonna find suitable buyers. So that's why it only goes for $17, but then you can actually, if you find a suitable buyer, they can go for like $60 as well. So it's pretty hard to actually put a concrete value on these kinds of cards. But yeah, it's a PSA 10, that's nice. Then we have some English X and Y cards. I'll go pretty quickly through these first ones. These are pretty low grades. So we got the Ash Greninja EX as a PSA 6, going for 10 euros raw on Card Market. And again, I don't really know what this $55 sale is, but yeah, someone bought it for $55, I guess. The second one here you can see, it's actually a Japanese one, but yeah, from what I remember, these were going for about $20 on auction as PSA 6 in English. So not much of a premium for a PSA 6, obviously. The Greninja is a hard grade, so it's, I guess, okay. Not that bad as a PSA 6. Then we got Gyarados Secret Rare from Breakpoint, going for about, I guess, 50 euros on Card Market. And yeah, the auctions for this is about the same. I did sell one of these as a PSA 8 on Card Market for 60 euros, so I guess like the 60 euros is a pretty fair price for this in Europe. But yeah, not too, like, you don't need to be grading PSA 8s. I did think this had a chance at being a 9 as well, but I guess not. Then we got another 8, a Mega Lucario EX from Furious Fists, going for about 30 euros on average on Card Market, and about the same on eBay for this PSA 8. Again, I can probably get a bit of a premium, or at least most of my grading costs back if I sell it on Card Market. But again, like, no need to be sending these kinds of cards. You can see this one just had no shot at being a 9 at all, or even a 9 at all. So no need to be sending these kinds of cards that come back as PSA 8s at most. And the same story here with the Mega Rayquaza, going for about 15 to 20 euros on Card Market and about $30 to $35 on eBay as a PSA 8. So not too much of a premium there either. So yeah, no need to be sending out PSA 8s anywhere. Then we got a couple of 9s. We got the Mega Pidgeot here from Evolutions, going for about 3 euros raw on Card Market. And the auction prices for this are like $10 to $15 or $20. I think there was some like fixed price sales that were going for like $40 as well, but again, not really much value in these PSA 9s from Evolutions. But yeah, I thought this had a chance at being a 10, but it wasn't, so too bad. And we got the golden Mega Pidgeot as well as a 9. This one going for about €9 on Card Market, and yeah, going for like $20 to $30 on eBay as a 9. These I don't even regret sending, because I actually thought these had a chance at being 10s, but not this time. Then we got the Generations Elite Trainer Box promo Shaman EX, going for about €20 on Card Market. And these prices, yeah, for like $30 to $40 on eBay. If you go a bit back, some of these have sold for like $70 to $80 as well. So I guess the prices fluctuate a bit with these cards that aren't on offer too often. But yeah, I'm okay with this, grading this card as a PSA 9. Then we got the Mega Gardevoir EX Radiant Collection from Generations, going for about €20 raw, and yeah, $60 to $70 as a PSA 9. That's okay as well. We got the Generations Gengar as a 9. This one, even though it's just a holo, it's I guess a really popular card. It's going for €8 raw, and the PSA 9s have gone for like $40 to $60 as well. These are from March, so not a lot of these have sold either, but yeah, not too bad. Like getting this as a 9 is fine, and I think it's a pretty cool looking card as well, so I don't mind grading that either. Then we get to the 10s, my X and Y era 10s. We got Lugia Break. I don't really get the hate for the break cards. I quite like them. And yeah, this Lugia one is definitely the best break card to get as a 10. These are going for about €8 on Card Market raw, and well, yeah, $110. The last two sold on eBay, but I think these have fluctuated between like $70 to $100 or $110. So yeah, pretty good premium, and I think it's a pretty good cool card to get as a PSA 10. Yeah, the PSA, there's 266 of these as PSA 10s at the moment. So a pretty low population. Not that that matters too much. We got the Dragonite EX from Evolutions, a golden card here. Going for about 15 to 20 euros on Card Market, and well, $60 to $75 as a PSA 10. I think like mostly this has gone for like $75 lately. So yeah. Then we got a pretty rare Pikachu EX as a PSA 10. So this one has a population of 66. And as raw, it's going for like 25 euros on Card Market, and these have sold pretty consistently for this like 160 to 180 range on eBay. Not a lot of these out there, so not a lot of sales either, but yeah, I quite like it. I quite like this card. I'm kind of sad that the case has like this marking on it right here, but yeah, it can be reholdered, I guess, at some point. But yeah, really nice little rare Pikachu as a PSA 10. Then we also have another Pikachu EX promo as a PSA 10. This one not as valuable, going for about 5 to 7 euros on card market and fluctuating from like $60 to over $100 as a PSA 10 on eBay. Again, the last sold are from January, so it's hard to say what these will go at the moment, but yeah, only 140 of these out there also, so quite rare as well. And then we get to these 4 cards. So we got the X and Y or red and blue collection promos. Here we got the Charizard as a PSA 8, the Blastoise only as a 5, the Venusaur as an 8, and a Pikachu as a 6. The PSA 8s, you can get maybe a bit of a premium for those. And actually the Blastoise as well, going for like $50 as a PSA 5 as well. Yeah, the Venusaur has a bit of a premium as well, and the Pikachu also going for $55, so close to like the premium for close to covering the grading cost, even though it's only a PSA 6. But yeah, let's go to the rare stuff then. We got the same promos, but we have them all graded as jumbo cards. And as you can see, I have a Gem Mint 10 here. There's actually only 4 of these in the world. These jumbo cards are extremely hard to grade because there's more surface area, so more possibilities for defects. But yeah, I got these in a collection that I bought, and these were pretty much perfect, so I sent all of them out, and yeah, I got, I guess, lucky that there wasn't any defects on this, and I got it as a PSA 10. And these, none of these have sold on eBay at all. So the last sales of like higher graded ones are from 2022. A PSA 9 one had sold for $255 and a PSA 8 one for $215. But yeah, none of these have been sold on eBay. So it's hard to say what the actual price could be or the actual value. Like Flashfire Jumbo Charizard has sold this February for $900. Yeah, this is a bit newer, but it's also, I think, a much nicer card. So it's hard to say what the actual value of these are. But I'd say it's like, if you find a suitable buyer, it could be in the 4 figures. Like there's only 4 of these in the world, so yeah, not gonna be easy to find. Then we have a bit of a disappointment. So a Blastoise Jumbo as a PSA 5. And here you can see maybe how, like, understand how hard these are to grade. The only defect on this is, can I find it even? Right here. Right here, there's like, yeah, you can see it there. That's the defect. But yeah, that makes it a 5. you can't have anything on these. Just like you can't have those kinds of scratches on normal size cards. But otherwise, I think this is just as good as the Charizard. But yeah, now it's just a PSA 5. And you can see that a year ago, one has sold for like $70 as a PSA 6. But yeah, if you auction these off, you're not gonna get like a very good price, because there's just not that much demand for these jumbo cards. There's not a lot of people that actually collect these. Yeah, so you have to search far and wide for actual buyers for these. Then we have the Venusaur, also as a PSA 10. Yeah, again, a really rare card. Only 7 of these in the world. And one of these has actually sold last year for $550. I actually looked at, and at the same time the same seller also sold the Blastoise for the same amount. But yeah, that's the only PSA 10 sale of this Venusaur. Yeah, really nice. Really nice rare card there as well. Then we get to the last one of these, and yeah, it's the Pikachu promo, also as a PSA 10. Now this one actually there's only 3 of these in the world, and none have sold as PSA 10s on eBay or any other auction site. So again, hard to say what the actual value of this is. It's clearly extremely rare. A PSA 8 has sold in January for $225. But yeah, having like the Charizard and these are probably 2 of my most valuable cards, or close to that at least. But yeah, it's if I were to sell these, it would be really hard to find an actual buyer. But yeah, this I do think these are so cool also. Like, I'm probably gonna frame these and put them on the wall as a background or something, because these are really cool. The cards are so nice, and yeah, very rare as well. Maybe you can even hear it in my voice that I'm pretty excited about those cards. Then the last card here, we also have a Mega Absol EX as a PSA 10 jumbo card as well. Well, yeah, I sent this one because this one I was pretty sure would come back as a 10, because it was just perfect. And I wanted one jumbo card as PSA 10. So yeah, this Absol is that. And yeah, there's only 2 of these in the world. One of 2. The other one sold for like $75. Like, obviously, even if it's the only one in the world, if there's no market for it, you're not gonna get a lot of money for it. But yeah, 2 of these in the world. And again, like the $75, these cost, the grading cost for these, for me at least, was $40 each. So yeah, it's very expensive to grade these jumbo cards as well. So those were my PSA returns from the XY and Sun&Moon eras. As you can probably tell from the video, I'm pretty damn excited about these 2 cards. They're probably my favorite cards in my collection at the moment, and I really don't know how much they're worth. So please tell me your opinion, comment down below. How much do you think they're worth? Are they worth about $350, $350, or maybe $1,000, maybe $500, $200, whatever you think? Please comment. And as you can tell, We've already surpassed that €3,500 mark in added value, but again, those numbers are just my rough estimations, and they could be more or less wrong. And it's also not actual profit, it's just the value of my collection. I would need to sell these cards if I actually wanted to make some money. And I'm not doing that at the moment very much. I'm selling some PSA or 8s and 9s and 7s on card market, but I'm not really selling any of my PSA 10s, my CGC 10s at the moment. So I'm not really making any money, at least at the moment, from these. But yeah, if you liked the video, like, subscribe, comment how much the jumbos are worth. Hope I'll see you around again. Bye.